I'm feeling good today. Let's do it. Bramble antics. Here we go. I'm gonna regret all my life decisions. Alright, and so apparently from what we've heard, we're gonna have to use every single animal buddy at some point in this level. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm regretting this. I'm regretting this. It looks like we probably have to work our way back to the top. A very cool kind of trope in a game where, like, you know, you fall from the top and then have to work your way back up. Yoshi's Island, I think, had a couple, you know, a level or such like that. It's a neat thing. Okay, so I see what's going on so far. And there's an arrow barrel over there. Okay, so the original Bramble Scramble has one bonus game and a DK coin, which was always okay. I did not know how far that barrel was going to shoot me, which is weird because Bramble Scramble was always such a massive level, and yet it was so strange for it to only really have, you know, one bonus game in it. But despite that, though, it was one of the very last DK coins I ever found because somehow my childhood self just did not see the logic in jumping through what looks like a solid vine of brambles to get to the, you know, a secret area, and you know, I didn't get that at all. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know. I'm starting to kind of regret my decision already. Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad. But okay. Hopefully this is good. Hopefully this is good. I can still turn back. I can still go and save at this point. I'd be like, all right, everybody, that's your preview for Bramble Antics. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad idea, wasn't it? Look at all this. Look at all this. This is a terrible idea. I love the color palette, though. It was really interesting in the last world that despite being the ice world, the Bramble levels... No, I'm not doing this right. No, the Bramble levels weren't ice physics, which was nice. I can't imagine that, you know, it would have been very fun if it was. I actually didn't have too much trouble with the Bramble level in the last world. And definitely, thankfully, the Bramble kind of boss room that we fought Cudgel in did not have ice physics, or it would definitely still be there. But okay, so I need to do this, but I jumped too far. Okay, it's just, maybe we'll have to accept the fact that we take a hit there. I swear I did it like the first time without taking a hit. Now that we know this barrel doesn't shoot you very far, yeah, you gotta do a thing like that and then accidentally clip that part that sticks up. Yeah, so you kind of gotta do a transfer thing like that. Don't just try and rush it all at once. And then the screen doesn't scroll fast enough, so you get killed by the border. Oh my gosh! If you're not getting hit at the bottom, you're getting hit from the top. Aha, okay. So what's the strategy here? Okay, there you go. Nice. Now, let's not take a hit here. I don't know when the best timing is. Like, how do you do that without clipping that? And then you get stuck inside a cannonball. Okay. This is a section where it's like, don't take your time. And then it will probably be followed by a section where you have to take your time, thus kind of causing these conflicting feelings within your mind that just causes it to implode. A typical day of playing Donkey Kong Country 2 ROM hacks, everybody. Alright, I like when I can make it by all of that without taking any hits. Now, can we do a thing like that? Ooh, okay, so... Alright, okay. Almost at some new territory. There's no symbols, so I'm assuming I'm not supposed to kind of charge up here. No! Not that part from that bonus game back in World 2 again, where you have to, like, perfectly bounce on zingers up to something. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, cool. So just don't hesitate there and do an ordinary jump and you're good. So let's try this part again. Oh, close. Just need to do it a little bit better, it looks. Okay, we got 2 hits this time to work with, so hopefully this works out. And we didn't even need it. Nice. Okay. I just gotta kind of bounce on you. We got Crook. I did not know how far your hook was going to go, so I did not jump accordingly. And is this like a charging situation? Can I jump high here? Like, if I could do a full-length jump, I feel like I'd be good. But I feel like if I jump too high, I'm gonna hit the brambles, right? No, okay. Like, it's always a question of this, how much you can clip into them. It's never fun, but in that case, it worked out. So, all right. Red Zinger, where did you go? Are you coming back, or do I gotta do a thing like this? Hopefully at some point you come back. I think that should do it. No, still not. Is that like a one chance or you're out? How is it not coming back? Okay. Well, I might be stuck here. This is Rambi's fate now for all eternity. That's weird that I cannot get it to kind of respawn by going off, or rather scrolling the screen like that. So, I guess I'll see you in the next try. Oh no! Why was the timing so awkward on that one? And then if the timing's bad there, the timing is bad everywhere. So if every animal buddy is required for this level, how does that work with On Guard? I think we saw points in the Lost Levels ROM hack where On Guard was actually like swimming in the air, which is kind of funny. So maybe we're gonna get some of that. But the scary part is oh, no, I gotta jump at you immediately. Yeah, the scary part is that it means we're not even 1/5 of the way through the level. So yeah, food for thought. I always forget. By the time I get back here, I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. But okay, so this time I'm not gonna mess up. Where's this guy? All right, I'm not gonna fall for your tricks again. But okay. I was not expecting to have to make such a massive jump there. Okay, this time I'm gonna be totally ready for that, the crook up here. So it's like that. But I don't want to jump. Like, look at that. I am literally inside the bramble. It just feels so wrong to be able to jump there and not take damage. But okay, so red zinger, here we go, and something like that, and something like that, and invincibility time. All right, I saw there was kind of like a dip up there. Should I have charged? There was no charging symbol, but I think that was definitely what was intended. Okay, wow, that was like my my quickest attempt yet. Very nice though. Okay, 2 hits coming up on this part. The invincibility section, yeah, so I guess you're supposed to charge for that. I'm not used to the game like wanting you to charge when there's no charging symbols. And the last thing you want to do is waste time charging. Oh, that's not fair. And then, you know, you don't actually have to charge. You just end up getting stopped by a wall or something 2 seconds later anyway. Okay, so somehow I managed to do that again. There's this dip here that's really bothering me. And investigating it's probably going to result in death. And yeah, there's nothing up there. So what's... Okay, so wasting time looking at the dip was my demise. Okay, very good. 2 hits to work with this time. I like it. Now, let's ride the zinger train once again. Get a good bounce on that. All right. And yeah, I just don't get the brambles sometimes. Like, how do those not count as hits? And is this enough? Ooh, okay. Whoa. Wow. The fact that all of that just kind of worked. Now, how do you time this? This is weird. I feel like I'm slowly kind of getting into a better timed position, but it could take a while. Yeah, it all comes down to like when that zinger loaded on screen, right? And then, yeah, I think that hopefully in a couple more rotations I should be in a good position to transfer. There we go. And did that like reset the whole thing anyway? Yes, it did. So there you go. So I didn't really need to do too much work at the beginning anyway. Okay. Now, what's the strat here? Can I just walk off the edge, or am I gonna get hit if I do that? Yes. I don't know what it wanted from me then. This, maybe I was supposed to do like a thing like this. And there's a good old crook. And so far, I haven't seen any kind of bonus games or secret potential for secrets. I'm assuming that those will probably come into play more like, you know, in the squawks and squitter portions. Because, you know, it's so easy to hide secrets when you can essentially go anywhere. Now, what the heck? I guess I just gotta do some charge jumps. Whoa! I didn't even mean to do that. That was pretty cool. Oh, wow, a DK barrel! 2 DK barrels in the first half of the level. What have I done to deserve such a wonderful gift? Now, there is certainly the potential for something to the left of this barrel. And I feel like... Okay. 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 A lot just happened there. I'm not entirely sure what to make of all of it. And I'm not entirely sure what to make of what I'm doing exactly right now either. This is probably for like a different buddy. Is this where I'm supposed to be? I feel like I broke the level. I guess we got the checkpoint though, so if I die, we'll have another opportunity to examine what's going on. But this is weird. Okay, so far we still haven't found anything in this level, which is kind of scary. The faster we find the bonus game and the DK coin, the faster I'll be able to, you know, take a breath of relief. Oh, so maybe I was supposed to stay up there. Because of course this is going to kill me. But can I go into another level and get a DK barrel and come back? And then still be able to see what was up there? I'm just really confused. Because it just feels like I'm doing something really wrong around this part of the level. Hopefully I can bring 2 partners in. Yes. We haven't had a level in a while where it's like forces you to just use 1 partner. So what is this? And then I'm filtered again. Oh, so maybe... Okay, so I took the, yeah, I took the checkpoint, but I swear it forced me to lose Rambi. As I'm saying, like, if I had Rambi still, I could obviously go through these guys. Maybe we come back here later with, Squitter or something? Also, I heard a DK barrel somewhere. Oh, yeah, isn't it to the right? Yes, okay, so that is how we get 2 partners back. Okay, so somehow going to the left here is what we're actually supposed to do. And I did see, though, a arrow barrel here. Maybe we have to get back here with Radley, but I'm obviously going to try and cheat this. And that takes us to Squitter, so I'm doing something really wrong. I just hope it all works out in the end. Am I supposed to go down there and get the Radley barrel? Am I supposed to do this with Squitter? Am I skipping the Radley part by, you know, by doing that? Is there any reason to ever become Radley? I don't know. I feel like I've broken it. It made a lot of sense up until, the end of the Rambi part. And now I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. That's the G! That is the freaking G! What the heck? I don't know. I feel like I broke the level. And I apologize if I did, but obviously not really. I'm not actually that sorry. Oh, okay. Wow, that was pretty scary. I'm feeling like beat the level, no matter how broken it becomes in the process. And then once I have that ability to start and select, we begin our real exploration. So I'm probably going to keep cheesing it until I, for whatever reason, can no longer do that. And then we will look for secrets afterwards. Why would there be a DK barrel sound when I already have both Kongs? That's weird. Also, I see an exclamation mark in there. Like, is it supposed to imply that, like, this is the bramble that you can jump through? I don't know if I'm willing to give that a shot at this point. Also, this zinger, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or actually, wow. I cannot believe I actually just did that. Like, this one, it gives you way more space to kind of fit in here. The other one does not go up and down nearly as much, but it worked out, and that's what matters. Now we get red circular zingers, which are just such a pain to deal with. And okay, I saw the potential in that happening, so I was prepared for it. I'm happy it worked out. And here, and wow, it's almost like I got hit in that exact same way, like 30 seconds ago. That and a thing like that. And where is our goal here? Okay, so maybe we actually have to work our way down, which does make this a little bit scary. And you don't know where the red zingers are going to come from, so that makes it even a little more scary. And there's another one there. Like, we did see that those exclamation mark bananas a few minutes ago, but I do see some potential going to the bottom right as well. Oh, right, I forgot to get Diddy. So what the heck, just for the fun of it, since I'm here anyway, what the heck does it want from you here? Like, if I do a charge jump with you, you don't go nearly high enough to get back up there. And I assume that what you want me to do here is kind of use that, you know, the bounce animation to not get hit by these brambles. Yeah, a thing like that. Okay, so here's the end, so I'm probably not really skipping like that much of the level anyway. It's funny that you can skip there, though. So I guess we'll do the Radley part, because I'm sure there's already at least 25 angry comments about the fact that I didn't. No, I just appreciate if I get 25 comments. So, let's do that. Is there something above me here? Yes, brambles that thankfully do not hurt. And, whoops. Okay. But thankfully we can save this. Kind of. Like, it's always weird. Sometimes it feels like you don't have to charge at all to get the power of a charge up, and then other times it feels like it's like, you know, you have to hold it forever. And then from here, it wants us to go to the right. And then that brings us to this area. Okay, so I mean, this is simple enough. This is like World 1 difficulty right here. I'm not complaining too much about this. It helps that you can literally just phase through brambles from the bottom and not take damage. And I guess that this probably works us back to where we can... Oh, I didn't even see you guys come from off screen. So then we probably work our way up a little bit, and then we can use Radley to jump into the arrow barrel that I've been cheesing with both partners, if that makes any sense. Like, where does Radley lead, do you think? So let's get this. And like, is this right where I just died? Like, no, because this is this section here. Which is interesting though, because now I'm not being forced downwards from coming out of an arrow barrel. So is there anything I can do by being in this state? From what I see, it's like the left and right. It's all stuff I've kind of done already. What's in here? Okay, we have not seen this. This is probably where Radley was going to lead? Yes, it indeed looks like that. Okay. Wow, maybe we're missing more than I thought. Maybe the Radley section does go on. Because, you know, assuming that Squitter is the last partner, because that's where the G was, means that Squawks and On Guard are still MIA. I'm still going to cheese the rest of this level. I'm not going to pass up my opportunity for a great cheese. And then we will investigate, I guess, where all the other animal buddies are hiding afterwards. Okay, so I cannot just kind of get down to where that exclamation mark was from here. It looks like we have no choice but to do some kind of slinking across the bottom of the level here. Let's try and do that without getting destroyed by red zingers. Which, so far, so good. So far, so good. And where does this lead? Okay, here is where we actually want to go. But how? Like, do I just dare drop down here, or is this going to be death? Oh, wow. Okay, there was actually a wooden platform here. And let's not get hit by you. Do you think Squitter can touch the bottom of brambles just as easily as the other characters can? It seems like that is the case. Now, let's do some careful maneuvering here. Prepared for another red zinger to appear, and it's a circular one. How do you reach? Exclamation mark. Yes, that's right, duh. I did, as I was jumping, I'm like, no, wait a minute. I remember from seeing that from the other side that there's no wood down there. But my fate was kind of sealed by that point. Whoops. Well, I accidentally, lost my my partner again, so I guess we'll take the Radley route. It's either that or just kind of, you know, take a death for whatever, but I guess we might as well try this route again. It was a lot longer than I was expecting it to be, which is kind of interesting. So, do a thing like that. Wow, so yeah, we're missing the O. Like, where did we miss that? I feel like something... Whoa. I feel like I shouldn't have, you know, survived that, but I did somehow. Something weird definitely happened around the checkpoint, and I'm not entirely sure what, but it does feel like I broke something. So our second run through the level is going to be very interesting. I'm actually quite looking forward to it. But in the meantime, let's see how this Radley path goes. And I can't imagine that, you know, anyone who makes it to that point wouldn't cheese it, unless by taking the Radley path, it gives you the DK coin. In which case, it kind of like forces your hand and makes you play it. But otherwise, it's like, why would you ever take this path? Anyone who knows anything about Donkey Kong Country is going to acknowledge that you can very easily just throw a partner up to that arrow barrel and skip this section, but I'm assuming there's probably more going on here than meets the eye. I also realized that there's like a DK barrel on this path, which is nice, if I can ever get to it. So, like a thing like... Does it actually expect you to fit through there? Because what you can do with Radley is if you walk off an edge, you can still jump midair. So I think that's what it wanted me to do, was kind of squeeze through there and then still jump before I hit the brambles at the bottom. But that's a tight fit. Oh, it works, but it feels really bad. And then I get hit on that one, of course. Of course. Of course. Okay, so we're back here again. I would have loved to be able to get that DK barrel that was, you know, on the other side of the brambles there. But it's not happening, obviously. And you really want to make sure that you jump, because I think that if you're on, like, wood level here and you shoot a web, you'll actually touch the brambles if you jump on that. So it's kind of a trap, I think. But okay, so what it definitely wants you to do is stand here and... I didn't press it to form that. And do a thing like that. That might be too low. Like that. But I'm afraid, like, if I run for that now, it's probably going to disappear. So just gotta double up. And... thing like that. Yes. Yes. Okay. Take it careful. Take it careful. Of course, we're not done yet. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What's coming now? I'm not excited for anything. I hope there's not just like an invisible DK coin somewhere. And there you go. Gotta jump through this bramble. I hope that's what this means. And I now have ultimate power with Squitter to kind of explore anywhere I want. This was the beginning up here. Okay, wow, now I can get that DK barrel. Yay! I probably should have, you know, continued exploring with Squitter. Like, I definitely don't want to touch that barrel. What would touching this barrel do? Okay, I might have messed up really bad. Maybe I wasn't supposed to head upwards so much. For some reason I figured, you know, let's go as high as possible. And that'd be a good idea, but now I'm awkwardly working my way back down because I think that was the wrong decision to make. Of course, you know, it happens when you cheese part of the level. Knowing, you know, where you're supposed to go and not supposed to go becomes kind of a, you know, confusing thing. Honestly, though, I didn't intend to cheese it. It just, it kind of happened, I feel like. I feel like I was kind of, my hand was forced into cheating because of the way that the level just worked. I have no idea what happened, but hopefully, if we work our way down, I guess we'll find where we're supposed to go. I mean, I guess what the problem is that there's just not really, you know, bananas, I feel, properly leading you to where you're supposed to be. Like, I guess I'm supposed to go in here. Wait a second. Wait a second. What? Oh. Like, am I then supposed to do the Radley part and get another TNT barrel? And then, like, I see another zinger there. So, like, I would do another part and then get another TNT barrel? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm just kind of, I'm sorry, I am speechless. I'm just, like, trying to process all this in my head. What the heck did I do wrong? I'm just really lost right now. Because I definitely see the potential for that. Like, so maybe Rambi originally gave me a TNT. And then I just got one from Squitter there. And then I'd probably get one from Radley as well. And then potentially by doing that, you would be able to, you know, access a secret past the three of them. But I have no idea where the end of the level is. Unless it's past the three of them, I guess. But it seems really kind of harsh, I guess, to make the player do that. And then it also filters out one of your hits every time. Because every time you try to go to that area, you hit that red zinger after being shot out of the arrow barrel. But what if you don't have an extra hit? I don't understand. I mean, it seems like every path kind of gives you a DK barrel. So if you just literally never take a hit after ever getting any of those DK barrels, I guess you could kind of do a thing. Now here, we have to try this part again. Okay, there you go. So I just was a little too afraid of touching the side of the vertical brambles, but it seems like it worked out okay. I have no idea where I'm dropping down now. Okay, so I think we kind of ended up in this area a little earlier. And there's going to be a decay barrel here. Yes. And what the heck? Okay, so you do a thing like this, not sure what I could have done differently there. And I believe that this is leading me back to like where the checkpoint is. But because I just lost that extra hit, so it really does expect you in one life to get at least 3 animal buddies to that area while also having an extra hit each time. Wow. So Radley, Rambi, and Squitter, like I can jump back to the beginning, I guess, and do the Rambi part again. I just hope I'm understanding everything correctly. Like, did I do something wrong after the Squitter part? Or is this exactly what the intention is? Wrinkly does say that, like, every animal buddy is required, but it's not the way I was expecting. Wow. Okay, well, obviously it makes sense to try and... No, shoot. It's so easy to accidentally touch that barrel. So one thing that you want to do, I guess, is always bring an extra partner with you. Because there's no way I want to waste any DK barrels inside the actual level. That will definitely be useful later, in case I accidentally lose a hit at some point. So what should I do? I feel like doing the Squitter part first because it's probably the most difficult. And then maybe the Rambi part. And then the Radley part? Wow. I know I keep saying that a lot, but yeah, I'm kind of mind blown at this point. Wow, I just beat that entire section without a hit. Hooray. So I didn't investigate this corner last time. I don't know. Donkey Kong games sometimes have things hidden in the corners, but okay. I was kind of afraid of that. That, you know, I might have missed something there. But, so, am I doing something wrong here? Like, it really feels like I am. But the last time I worked my way upwards, it wasn't what I was supposed to do. So, I really think that you are supposed to, like, take 3 animal buddies to that checkpoint area, get 3 TNT barrels, and then proceed to the right, which is just, like, crazy. So like that, I get a TNT barrel, and then bam. So I need at least 2 more. And I have to somehow not accidentally take a hit throughout all this. Like, I want to get that DK barrel because that might be really important later, but... Wow. Okay, so maybe we'll do the Radley section next. I think the Radley section had a DK barrel kind of near the beginning of it, which is nice. Or does it only have that one? I don't know. I'm starting to forget everything. This is just crazy, though. And we missed the O somewhere, too, which is kind of weird. Like, would the O really be past, you know, all those zingers? Considering that we already have the G, and now the N. And we have to pay really close attention to potential neckies coming from the right, from off-screen, which I sometimes like to forget about. But in that case, we were pretty good. Like, I think they come here? No. Anything to the upper left here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's work our way back down, and Necky's here. And we'll work our way back up. And to the left. I'm just kind of in concentration mode right now. I don't have too much more to comment on this section, I guess. Alright, DK barrel, nice. And let's try not to lose it during our ascent here, which is... I don't know, I lost a hit here last time, it just feels like it's really tough to kind of get the perfect height sometimes. Okay, so, thing like that, thing like that, thing like that, and one more to the right. Please don't take a hit. Yes. I don't know, the filtration system there seems really mean. Okay, I don't... Oh, there is a 4th one. Where is there a 4th animal buddy? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I'm doing something really wrong. Like, that was pretty amazing, I think, being able to do those 2 sections without a hit. But now, to do the Rambi one? Maybe I shouldn't have done the Rambi one last. Because I'm pretty good at flubbing up at this beginning section here. But maybe we'll get lucky. Oh. I feel like I've lost kind of things to comment on because we've seen all these parts already. And at this point, it's just a matter of being absolute perfection. And then still somehow finding a fourth animal buddy somewhere, which I guess is probably where the O is also hidden. And I have no idea where that is. Okay, oh, no! Not him again! Not him again! Oh, no. Okay, where's the O? Where the heck is the O? That's what we need to find out. Oh, that was going so well. That was going so well. I just don't get the point. It's like, there might as well not even be a checkpoint if that's how harsh this level is going to be. Where? Oh, okay. Okay. And then we get Squawks, also known as Squeaks in this hack. Because of the strange noise that Squeaks makes inside of levels that are not kind of, you know, intended to have squawks in them originally. Okay, so what's the strat here? Squawks, unfortunately, cannot touch, like, the bottom of the brambles, or rather the top of the brambles, like, from his bottom, as if he was holding a Kong. Like, that's a bad idea. I figured that, but I had to try. So now we have an extremely precise Squawks section going on. So the checkpoint barrel in this level's not really so much a checkpoint. It's more like it just kind of starts you in the middle rather than right at the beginning. And again, I should probably always try to come in with a second partner so I don't waste that barrel, which should come in very handy later. Yeah, doing this level on the same video as any other level was an absolute massive mistake. I don't know. I mean, like, it seems particularly harsh compared to what we've experienced so far. And I mean, I'm loving the difficulty. It just seems like it's asking a lot. And I guess I'm kind of surprised. I mean, it's not that the hack hasn't been difficult, but yeah. Like, this just seems like unnecessarily tight for a Squawks section. Like, wow. You cannot mispress your B press, or else you fling into brambles, or you go into an arrow barrel. Like, yeah, the difficulty of the hack definitely did jump in World 4. I'm very, very fascinated by just how much it did. Like, I wasn't, you know, I joke when I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't taking Empty Cyst seriously when they said that it gets more difficult. But yeah, it's more difficult. And I mean, it's just strange too, though. Because, like, look at the level that we played previously. And those barrels just grab you. Like, it was fine. It wasn't ridiculously tough, but it wasn't easy either. But it was very manageable. This level is it kinda feels almost unmanageable, realistically. Like, it's possible and I'm going to beat it, and I'm not going to use save states, cheats, or otherwise. But compared to other things we've experienced, it feels a little out there, I guess. For not being like a Lost World level. For just being like a level in the middle of World 4? It's interesting. But it definitely brings me back to like Bramble Scramble as a kid. And just having so much trouble with it. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm having like so much trouble with this level. Okay, there's a... It's gonna take practice. And I mean, we've already kind of perfected the Squitter and Radley parts. So it's just a matter of understanding how this works. Do I want to go through there? I guess not. And the Rambi part. And just putting it all together. And what's going to be like a 15-minute marathon of perfection in the end. It will be beautiful. But it's going to take a little while to get there, I think. Is there anything under here? Is that invincibility? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa. So, okay, okay. I'll take it, I'll take it. Interesting. Alright, I'm a fan of secrets like that. It's weird that, like, you can't even really tell you have invincibility. Don't you flash or flicker in the original game if you have it? It's very, like, yeah, it's just, in this game, if you don't hear the sound, it's really tough to know that you even have invincibility, I guess. Okay, so, that's a barrel we obviously don't want to go into. I think there's a red zinger here somewhere. I can do a thing like that to get by it. And we can't get hit because we have to have that second hit to deposit our, you know, Squawk's TNT barrel. So until you kind of have these, you know, this area memorized, and that brings us here. And now we're not going to, oh yes, there's that DK barrel, but that one's also good for Squitter later. And I'm stuck now, I cannot move. Now I can move. Okay, so having Squawks is interesting. Can we do anything kind of cool with that ability? You come down, oh no! Okay, so invisible no animal buddy sign, I guess. I was going to explore the level a bit with Squawks or Squeaks, but you're not allowed to do that. Okay, so there's the Squawks barrel. Hooray! And you can't just walk into Zingers with Dixie. Oh, darn it. Okay, but I was afraid of throwing it too. It could have easily just gotten stuck in the ceiling. Alright, though, that is, it looks like I assume all 4 sections done, unless On Guard is hiding somewhere. But of course, the 4 Kong letters, 4, you know, sections. It would make sense. It's just a matter of putting all of that together in an absolutely perfect run. And what order is best? I feel like getting Rambi out of the way probably makes sense, because his is kind of a pain. I feel like Rambi, Squitter, Radley, Squawks, I think is the order I want. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep trying that. This recording session has now been 1 hour and 50 minutes. So yeah, it ended up being a little bit long. At least we can save, I guess, and that's another point too. This is another level where there's just like no coins anywhere. And it's just so strange that like they decided to not place coins around. I don't know. When there's like so many obviously crevices and such they could have been put in. But okay, I'm going to keep practicing this, and if anything interesting happens, you'll see it, and if the final run comes about, you'll see that too. Again, I don't know where any bonus stuff is. It could all just be at the end. Maybe it's just like a freebie, you know, for doing such a good job. I hope it's not something that you get like 1 chance at, because that would be really, really sad. But yeah, anyway, we got stuff to do. Whoa! That was kind of a cool, almost unintentional skip right there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to land it, but interesting. Alright, so I've been recording for about 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I think that this is where I'm probably going to call it a day for this recording session. And what's going to happen is I'm probably going to separate Hitch and Ditch from Bramble Antics, as awkward of a cut as that is going to be, just because I want to get the, you know, something edited together and uploaded, and because Bramble Antics probably deserves its own level, just for the kind of scale that it possesses. Hopefully that's okay, but yeah, what I plan to do is I'm just going to kind of take a break right now. I think that I kind of just need to clear my mind, rest for a little bit, and I'm going to come back fresh and probably knock it out of the park. But otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna then, you know, whatever I come back and record, tack it onto this. So this whole kind of telling you that I'm stopping the recording session is kind of pointless, because for you, I'm hoping that the entirety of Bramble Antics will end up in the same video. So, you know, future self Andrew, good luck, and, you know, hopefully you did a good job in beating the level. But for now, we're gonna be saving. This is how I'm turning the game off. I'm probably gonna lose the checkpoint from Bramble Antics, but it's not like it really matters, because I have to replay the Rambi part, which is like the beginning portion of the level anyway. But yeah, we're pretty much halfway through the game, and once we beat Bramble Antics, we will officially be there. And if this is the kind of thing that we have to expect for the later half, woo. Oh, it's gonna be a thing. But anyway, for you, it was gonna be like 2 seconds before we're back to the gameplay, but for me, I will be back in a little bit. I just realized something kind of interesting. If you have to filter out a hit every time you get the TNT barrel and defeat a Zinger, how do you get into those arrow barrels that take you to the Squitter and Squawks sections? Because you're not going to have the extra partner to throw. I feel like I'm doing something really wrong in this level. Just because it feels so weird compared to the other ones? Like, I don't know, just the fact that you have to do so much so perfectly doesn't feel right, in a way. But I think that's what it wants. It's just weird. Does that come back? Wait, did the barrel just come back? Like, okay, so if I get hit, and I get this DK barrel, and I go off screen, and I come back, does that DK barrel respawn? Oh! Okay, here I thought it was like a one-time... I mean, what other DK barrel has ever respawned? That makes a little more sense now. Here I am thinking that literally the number of DK barrels in the stage is limited, which... Trying to add all of that up made absolutely zero sense, but okay, the fact that that DK barrel comes back... That suddenly makes things make a lot more sense. Yeah, I mean, I'm like, in my mind thinking, alright, the second I take a hit, the run is over. Like, so now... Wait, I didn't say to actually go through there, but that was kind of funny. So, like, even if I'm not an animal buddy, I go back. Okay. Okay. That makes a little more sense now. I've never heard of a respawning DK barrel, but that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so the level actually is a lot simpler now. That's, like, way simpler. Okay, as I was kind of just messing around, I'm just like, you know, how am I going to do this with the DK barrels provided? Sometimes I have to do, like, animal buddy throws, but how is that even possible if... You know, I have to lose rather not an animal buddy throw, a Kong buddy throw, but how is that even possible if I have to lose a Kong each time I deposit the TNT barrel? Okay, it suddenly makes a lot more sense. It would have been cool if that DK barrel could have been recolored to like blue or something to indicate it respawns, because yeah, I just, I don't know, I for some reason did not notice to this point that it does, you know, not respawn. Usually, I guess because I save like the Squawk section and such for later. Like, see, I don't even need to care about taking a hit now. Here I am this whole time being scared to death of taking hits anywhere, because it's like, okay, there's like 3 DK barrels in this level, and I honestly, even with like only those 3, still don't know how I'm going to pull off. But you know, if I take even one hit, the run is over. But knowing that I can just kind of abuse that DK barrel as many times as I want actually changes things significantly. Now, if this ends up being the winning run, it's gonna look really bad, because I was kind of just fumbling around, not thinking too much about what I was doing. But that just rejuvenated me. That's just like, okay. The level makes a little bit more sense now. Not like massive sense. Is that too low? Okay. Well, anyway. That's not going to be the winning run, so here comes something that hopefully looks good. Alright, this is it. The final climb. If I can do this, then we win. We win. How high does this darn thing go? This is it. This is it. Oh my gosh, okay. That might actually be it. That might actually be it. That... Okay. But... It was... Okay. So, if I lose this, please do not make me replay the entire level. Also, I don't know where the DK coin is. Collect the stars. Okay, there's no way that the hack would be mean enough, I think, that if I lose this, it's gonna make me redo everything. Please don't. Please don't. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it starts us here. No DK coin in the target. So does that mean that the DK coin was hidden somewhere in the level? Because after playing it like a bajillion times, I did not see it anywhere. But I didn't overall do that much exploring after... What? After I got squawks or squeaks. So I feel like that's... Like, see, it is scary though, because if I accidentally touch that target, I'm replaying the entire level. Wow. So it wasn't that bad once I realized that I could, you know, afford... That's weird. Yeah, once I realized I could afford to not be perfect, and I could take a hit here or there and still get the DK barrel back, it wasn't as bad, and kind of relieved some of the pressure, I guess. Maybe the DK coin is even in this bonus game. I mean, that's always a possibility too. But like, the zingers are literally like clipping inside the brambles. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering if that was what it was going to be like. Like, you know, let's use all the animal buddies in one bonus game. We didn't see On Guard. I could swear that Wrinkly promised that we'd literally have to play as every single animal buddy. What? I feel like there was a zinger missing from there that I was supposed to bounce on. But yeah, no On Guard in this level, which is interesting. Despite the fact that I was promised all animal buddies. It's totally disappoint. I'm really upset that there wasn't a 5th area that I had to do consecutively. But yeah, wow, what a level. It's crazy though, but man, I did feel better after kind of taking a break from recording, coming back with a fresh mind. It did really help. But we're not done yet. If the DK coin doesn't prove to be inside this bonus game, then we still have some exploring to do. But honestly, I don't know. Like, do I just do this? Oh, okay, I guess I do. That wasn't entirely rather clear, but it worked out in the end. Although we do only have... Alright, I'm not doing this fast enough at all. Yeah, this is another one of those ones where you're like, oh, 45 seconds. Empty Sis is being nice to us. Also, there was definitely some space to the upper left there where there might have been something hidden. Overall, I think this isn't going to be too bad. I just have to keep being able to try without accidentally touching that target. I'm very happy I have Dixie because I can float. Where Diddy, I would be very afraid of either hitting the top brambles or hitting the target by accident. But okay, so let's keep our eyes open for anything suspicious. Like to the upper right here is where I was thinking. Yeah, like there's definitely the potential for something to the upper right. If only I could get through here without having to give up squawks. That would be awesome, but I think that Squitter should help us. Because yeah, if the DK coin is inside this bonus game, I definitely don't want to start rummaging through the entire level, which again, I've played pretty thoroughly, I think. To look for this DK coin that was actually at the end all along. That would suck. Okay, so... okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of trying to jump, press Y, press A, press like 40 different things at once, while also not taking damage. Okay, this is a pretty good run, so I'm not just gonna throw it away to exploring that top left area, which is, oh, it definitely looks like there's something hidden there. I really hope that's where the DK coin is. Oh no, I'm not looking at the webs beneath me. Darn web. Okay, okay, this is looking good. The web beneath me is not combusting, which is very nice. If I can get this, and then, like, how far do I have to go? So it's just, is this where the coin's going to appear? Yes! Alright, coin achieved. Only bonus game in this level, which is very good, but there's still that upper left corner, or upper right, I guess, depending on which side you're looking at it from, that must be investigated. So we can just kind of really speed past everything now that we don't need to get all of the stars. Should give us lots of time for exploring. And I mean, it has to be up there. You don't just leave like a massive space up there and don't hide anything in it. So I'm feeling pretty good about this one. But like, if it is there, I feel really bad for anyone who beat the level, got the bonus coin, and then didn't think to look for the DK coin inside the bonus game. Like, this has to be a secret, right? Like, there has to be something up here. There's no way this is just like empty space for no reason. There's gonna be an invisible DK coin, right? Right? Is this actually not where something's hidden? Uh-oh. Where is the DK coin? Well, hey, the target disappeared. I don't have to worry about landing on it if it does that. That's really scary if it's not hidden inside the bonus game then. I was so sure that massive empty area was going to be something. And if it's not, then it means I really do have to kind of scour the entire area. And I think that probably transforming into Squeaks and just kind of, you know, just going everywhere I possibly can with him is probably the strat to use. But I feel like I've seen like every single corner of this level, so I'm really puzzled by where something could still be hidden. I'm just really reluctant to beat the level in case it turns out it is still inside the bonus game somewhere. Okay, so you know, I guess I'm pretty convinced that the DK coin is not in here. And I'm gonna go back and continue searching the normal level. But first we must actually just hit this target and beat the level. And man, that would make you cry if you saw that the bonus game was past the target after beating the level. And now we can unlock Funky's Flights and get out of World 4 should we desire to. But we still have work to do inside of Bramble Antics. Hopefully it's good if I just go get Squeaks and then I can just fly all over. And maybe there's like a little alcove or something somewhere that we missed. That's my guess. But I guess we will find out. Of course, that means I still have to replay the beginning of the level. I also realize I should probably save in case there's like another power outage or something. Because that's exactly the kind of thing that would probably happen. It's unlike the last time though, it wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I can easily rebeat that level. No, this would be a gigantic pain. But yeah, there's just so many kind of little areas, like, that I guess there could be a secret in the brambles somewhere. And I feel like just getting Squeaks and flying all over is probably what you want to do. Because it'd be easy to hide a secret that, you know, oh yeah, you didn't realize that when you were playing as Rambi because you can only jump like 2 feet. But, you know, with Squeaks you can then access it. And man, I was getting pretty good at that part, but look, all my skills are out the window. Now that I've beat it, I can just flush all knowledge I gained of this level down the toilet. Isn't that always how it works after a test, though? I just feel like school is so inefficient. So yeah, maybe we'll save, just in case. Whoa, wait a second. That leads to a boss? Ricochet Rage. There's no way that's where the world ends. Is there like a boss mid-world? Huh. I mean, it could also like not be a boss, and maybe you can just change what the overworld tile looks like. Do you know that Clubba really likes DK coins? Oh yeah, he loves purple. Or was it blue? Yeah, we've read that one before. So we have 2 coins, so we might as well save. And that takes us a whole 2% more up to 51. We are now exactly halfway through the game, assuming that 102% is still the ultimate amount. But with that, now we do not need to fear power outages. I guess we do need to fear like the SD card corrupting or something like that. Maybe I'll have to back up to my PC afterwards. But yeah, we still have searching to do. Okay, so now we can do a little bit of exploring around the main level, and I guess it's just, yeah, a matter of going through like each of the sections. I don't think I missed anything in the Squitter section. I mean, Squitter can pretty easily maneuver wherever Squitter wishes to, so, but I think that if I go through the beginning of the Rambi section, I lose my animal partner. So maybe I'll go through the Rambi section backwards, and that will solve all of our problems. Because there's just like a lot of kind of areas where like you can't reach with Rambi because he sucks at jumping. So I'm just gonna try and explore as many of those as I can with Squeaks before I inevitably like lose him to some sort of filter. But like up here in this corner, like, okay, that's the barrel, that's the checkpoint. Then we come down here, and then this is where you kind of have to do that thing through, and I've checked these things before, or at least tried to. But again, Rambi can't really jump into them. But yeah, so this is kind of what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes, and if anything interesting happens, you'll be the first to know. Is this anything? No, this is where you kind of do that. But what about under here? Nope. Okay, so that's interesting. You can't go back there because the camera box just kind of eats you. That was weird. What's that zinger for? Is that like the earlier Rambi section? It might be. Okay, no, that's just the zinger for the Radley section. So yeah, I haven't done squawks in the Radley section yet, so that is my current plan. This actually makes the Rambi section, or rather the Radley section, kind of hilariously easy. But I'm guessing that there's probably like a reason you can't just do this in the normal run through the level. There should only be one squawk barrel, right? I doubt it comes back. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to abuse it. Maybe there's not. We did it the legit way. So hooray, I suppose. But yeah, does anyone see anything that looks like it might be a DK coin hiding spot? The DK coin in the last level was invisible. People will know how I feel about invisible objects. They're not my favorite. So let's hope that this one is not just like, all right, go into this random corner and then you get a DK coin. But yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed that it's not like that. And yeah, otherwise, I still have to kind of check, I guess, every single corner. You just never know what might be hidden where. Okay, and trying to go down and do this part, I think it's going to cause me to lose squeaks. Yeah, there's like an invisible filter here. I wonder if I could have flown like underneath these brambles? I'm running out of ideas on where this coin could possibly be. Is there anything in there? Like this is an area where I was hoping to come back and be able to explore with squeaks. Does it just feel like there's kind of a lot of nooks and crannies that Rambi can't reach? But yeah, it just seems like I won't be able to do that because I think this is as far as the camera box would let me go. So it doesn't seem like it's in the Rambi section. The Rambi section, I'm getting all the names kind of fused together now. It's definitely not over in that section. The only one I kind of still haven't like done a really thorough check of is the Squitter section, which I thought we already had at some point. But maybe I'll take Squeaks in there and we'll find something we didn't find originally. I wonder if I should be using that, oh my gosh, no, 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 what was that? What was that? What was that? It just occurred to me in my head that because there's that invincibility barrel, maybe I should start rubbing against all the walls. And then I instantly found it! What? I mean, okay, I feel like I need to go back and investigate that. Because I'm like, okay, there's this invincibility barrel, and I realize I always use it to kind of cheese that part of the level, but I hadn't been using it to really look for secrets. There was a couple spots I kind of did, but like I wasn't, you know, trying to go against all the walls, and I'm like, okay, well, in the original game, you can go through walls in Bramble Scramble to get the DK coin, so maybe that's a thing that I'm just gonna have to start doing. And then my eyes immediately took to that one kind of section of wall that I just happened to be right beside when that idea occurred to me. That looked kind of glitched, and that could have very easily been because that's, you know, trying to add in the wall that you can go through just didn't really mesh well with the graphics of the ones that you can't go through. And then, yeah, it was apparently exact. Oh, so is that what this has been for all along? The literal one thing I didn't touch was for the DK coin? Okay. Okay. So maybe you actually didn't even need the invincibility at all. That was just some absolutely hilarious luck. But with that, that's the DK coin in Bramble Antics. My goodness, what a level that was. And, you know, it takes me right back to being a kid, playing Bramble Scramble. just having a tough time with the normal level itself, having an even tougher time finding the DK coin afterwards. And this replicated that perfectly for someone who has, you know, the skill level to easily beat the original game, but ROM hacks are still pretty new to me, but I think I'm doing okay, except Bramble Antics. It was kind of time-consuming, like, wow, and I don't think I have any money again, because again, Empty Cyst, just for whatever reason, does not like putting coins in the main levels, which is just really strange. But yeah, that's Bramble Antics, and wow, this is going to be a thing to edit together. I've already separated this level from Bramble Antics just because it kind of has to be done. I don't know, what's this going to be, an hour, 2 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours? I guess I'll find out when I edit it all together. But I hope that you enjoyed it, and just, wow, I don't know what to expect from the rest of the hack if this is already the difficulty that we're getting. And yeah, it's just going to be kind of tough, so please bear with me. Again, I don't know how many times we're going to have parts where there's one level. I'd love to not have too many one-level parts. And as you saw, I really tried to push this one. I really tried to include Bramble Antics along with Hitch and Ditch and create a 2-level part, but it just could not. It was not meant to be. So yeah, we'll see what happens as the hack goes on, but I just appreciate your understanding as I do my best in beating these incredibly difficult levels, but also incredibly awesome levels. They are just so well done. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm one who's always enjoyed kind of running the gauntlet. Those, you know, massive epic levels that kind of go on for way too long. Those are my thing, but it's very new to me to be recording those for an audience without having previously experienced them. So just, you know, bear with me as I learn them. And who knows what else is going to happen along the way. But with that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Again, however long this ends up being. And hope you'll join me next time for part 13. It, you know, can't be any crazier than that, can it? So thanks and see you later. Thank you so much once again for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it really helps my channel out. With that said, hope to see you next time.